Hey guys, welcome again on my channel. My name is Adelina, Tibesigwa Mtui, and today I'm going to show you how to achieve this color grading by only using Photoshop. Some of you have been requesting this type of color grading, and I was waiting for the approval from a photographer, and it did give me the approval. So let's get started. The first thing is to open your image, and I will do some adjustment on camera raw, some little bit adjustments like adjusting temperature into warm tones, because of the lighting because of the lighting that is hitting direct on her face. And I'm going to add contrast. Some that kind of contrast. I'm just watching which will fit in perfectly. Well, and a little bit of, you don't have to do much, because I know in Photoshop I'm going to add more grading, and I'm going to add the vibrance, to give me a good start. Then open an image in Photoshop. I'm sorry, my laptop is a little bit slow. Well, this is the image. I haven't done any skin retouching. I just want to show you the grading. But if you really want to know how I do the skin retouching, then I will put in the recommendation. Well, but I'm going to clean the background, to make it green and look similar to the to the previous image, that you guys have seen. Well, I'm going there on healing, all the step about healing. Well, I'm going to take my clean stamp tool and clean up that distraction on the background. Yeah. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this image was how the lighting was direct towards her face. Is it toward? I'm sorry with my English, by the way. How the lighting hit direct on her face, and it's an outdoor shoot. So, yeah. And she has this red. Is it red or maroon dress? So I knew perfectly that the warm tones and a little bit of blues will fit in directly. So, yeah. Well, after cleaning it, I'm going to move on curves. Well, actual curves, it's like my main steps for my number one step when I do the grading. I'm going to add on, these are the GB channel, I'm going to add the contrast, and let's see how this will look like. Yeah, something like that. As you see, I'm playing with contrast. Is it contrast? I don't know. Yeah, it's because of the shadow and the highlight. Yeah, guys. Okay, so let me see on the shadow areas, a little bit of highlights. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. With that. You see, I'm aiming for the warm, and I'm trying as much as I can to reveal that lighting on her face, to make that light pop up, to make her pop up. Well, then I will move on my brow channel. And again, the goal here is to achieve the warm tones. So some of you may be wondering why I'm using blue. Yes, I want to use the blues, especially on the shadow areas, to make the color complement well. Yeah, that's, unfortunately, that's what I know about color, that, RGB. So they really complement well. And on this image, you can see the green, you can see the red on our dress, the green on the background. So adding the blue on the shadows, it won't hurt. A little bit of blue, by the way, not that much. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. Then I'm going to move on, on the red. Yes, saving the green channel for the last. Well, on the red, I'm going to pray a little bit. You see, oh my God. The goal is warm. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm repeating the word warm. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that, no. Why? This is so complicated on the red. Red channel is really complicated, but wait. Let me okay. A little bit of red. I see some confusion on the red. Okay, then I think that's perfect. Then moving on my green channel. I'm not going to pray much with greens. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what should I do? Well, let me on the midtones. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a little bit. I'm praying on the midtones because of our skin. I don't want the skin to be red or to have a lot of magenta. That's why on the green channel I'm only focusing on the midtones area. You see? Yeah, that's perfect to go. I love it. I think we are similar. Then I will move on and on another adjustment layer, which is selective color. And again, I'm going to move on. No, not on the red. Not on the red. I'm going to move on neutral colors. Well, I'm going to pray that there that since it's so warm, I'll be focused. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like I'm saying the warms a lot. Okay, I'm going to pray with the cyan and see how it will look like. Yes, magenta works perfect right here. And yellow. Yeah, I'm going on the neutral colors. Well, I'm going to adjust the yellows a little bit and blacks. I'm gonna add a little bit of black, to add more contrast, Yeah. Then I'm going to move on black's color. Well, yeah, right here I'm just adding a little bit, a little, not a little bit, a little of an adjustment. Yeah, a little bit of science. -2 will work perfectly, and magenta. Let me see. No, I don't think magenta will work great on the shadow area. So, I guess yeah, -3 is +3. Then on the yellow area, I'm going to add blue. The opposite of yellow is blue. So I'm going to add the blue on the shadow area to make the overall image complements well. Then yeah, that's our look. I think it really looked like the first image. Let's see. Well, yeah, I guess you guys could add some shadow, but I guess you get the concept right here. Well, yeah, and that is my grading, okay? Yeah, I think it works great. I'm going to do more adjustments, and I'm going to reduce the highlight. I think it's a little, it was too much highlight, so I'm going to reduce it by using curve again. I love curve. Curve is my best, okay? Yeah. So let me see, should I add layer mask? So I'm going to change the blend mode instead to luminosity. Yeah, we are heading there. I love how this is going. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's on a hand, the highlight is still too much. So I'm going to add another curves layer to reduce the highlights on our hands. Well, but let's start. Let's remove a little bit of magenta on our skin. I'm going to add a little bit of green on our skin. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that is like I'm removing the magenta for yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm going to layer mask that and paint on the area that I think they need more green. They need a little bit of green, and that is, of course, on our skin tone. I don't want a skin tone to to just have that, to be that, that hot, that magenta. Yeah, to be that magenta. That's why I'm adding curve. Okay, yes. So I'm going to paint on our skin. My opacity should be on 100%. Okay. And yes, we are going to paint, Yes. If you want to try this image, you can find it on Model Mayhem photograph. The photographer is Markus. Oh, I'm so grateful. He just gave me the approval. So I'm going to name this. I'm going to name this layer anti-pink. Yeah, anti-pink. I don't want any pink on my image. Well, back to curves. Yeah, I think I'm good with curves, but the issue here, it's like, I think it's need, even though I reduce the highlights, but I want our eyes to pop. So again, I'm gonna take my brush and paint on our eyes. I want our eyes to pop. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right here. And my laptop is very slow. I opened so much programs. Okay, so still have the feeling about our hands. So I'm going to add another curves layer and reduce the highlights on our hands. Yes, you see? Yes, it's curves and everything. So I'm going to press Command I. This Command I. Yes, I'm going to invert the layer and name it hands, and going to rub it. Rub. I'm going to brush on our hands. Yes, guys. Sorry for this. Yeah. You'll see how our hand looks. Yeah. And so let's compare it. I think it's great, guys. What I need is I'm not sure, I'm going to take a rest my eyes a little bit and came back to this image and see if I need to add more blue on the shadow areas. But all in all, these are the steps to achieve this color grading by only using Photoshop. And the first thing, guys, that you have to be aware of is when you see the image, you just have to know you just have to visualize what the end result you want. You have to visualize that and have that in mind. Like right here, I wanted the warm tones, and so I knew even in my process what I should do. So yeah, guys, till next time, bye bye. I have this image on my Instagram. Just go and take a look, and I have the whole series on Beyonce. Just go and take a look, and feel free to drop any recommendation on the comment section. Till next time, bye. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.